What's up, y'all? JT with a quick unboxing and look at the Team Corrales Shogun. So you guys know that I have several of their other trucks, and this is kind of their speed truck of their whole series of this kind of platform. So I did get this from Tiny Adventures RC. There's a link down below in the description as well over to their site. They do have these on sale, so that's why I was like, yes, pull the trigger, move forward. So these are on sale as well. So you guys go over there, follow that link below, and check them out over there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this unboxed. You guys have to excuse my unboxing area. I'm kind of working on another area and stuff, but you know, when you crack Fiend, you just go ahead and crack it open. So give me a minute. Let's go ahead and get this box open real quick. And you guys know, oh yeah, we got to get that smell in. So this smells just like any other new RC car you get. So give me just a minute. I'm going to get this all unraveled and unwrapped and unboxed, and let's see what we got up in here. All right, y'all, so getting this out, this actually looks a lot better than I thought it was going to look. And these tires and wheels are they're big. I didn't think they were actually this big and this large, but the layout of this, and they do a good job, in my opinion, of the paint schemes and stuff for their bodies and stuff. And this truck actually looks pretty mean, but I'm surprised at how big these tires and wheels are. So anyway, real quick, what you get in the box, you do get this S2R radio. It's 2.4 gigahertz radio. I've never had any problems or issues with this radio. It fits good in the hand and stuff as well. So this is a pretty good radio. I've gotten pretty good range on my other trucks and buggies actually with this as well. And then you also get your basic instruction manual as well. Like I said, I always say in my unboxing, I advise take a couple minutes or a few seconds, just kind of familiarize yourself with the vehicle by going through the instruction manual and stuff. Now with these kits, you do not get any tools and anything with them. So I'm hoping that as Team Corrales progresses forward, you'll start getting some tools with their kits and stuff, because that would be actually nice to have something to work on your car with, some basic Allen keys and, you know, some wrenches to take the tires and wheels off. So, but anyway, back to this truck right here. So I am excited to get this out to run it, to get some speed tests on this as well. I've seen several videos out there on YouTube of people actually running this truck and stuff as well. And I'm curious of the speed for it. So I know Gap, you got one, so we'll have to get these things out and get them running pretty soon. Gap RC, our Gap A to Z reviews, actually has one as well. He got one a couple of months ago, and I watched a couple of his videos on it. And the truck is fast out the box. You guys know that when I had the Punisher, that was the fastest of the bunch. I think the Punisher went 65 miles per hour on 6S, and it probably had a little bit more in it. So I'm curious of what this is going to actually hit on 6S LiPo. So we're probably just going to take it straight out, and we're just probably going to do 6S. We're probably not going to deal with 4S, but we might. I don't know. But anyway, I'm looking at this. Like I said, these tires and wheels are actually a lot larger than I had expected them to be. And the tread compound and stuff feels pretty good on this as well. The layout and stuff of this, of course, this is going to be a truggy. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this body off. Okay, they do give you like these tethers for your body clips and stuff as well. And then looking on the inside of this, for you guys that are familiar with the Team Corrales cars, this should be nothing new here. With this, I will do a video and kind of compare this side by side to some of my other ones, especially like the XTR, Chronos and stuff as well. But you get a 2050 kV motor and 150 amp speed controller, and you do get XT90 connectors on there as well. You get that little looper on there so you can actually connect 2 batteries up to it as well. Or you can do like I'm going to do, just run 1 battery on it. With that, it does have more of an updated it has more updated stuff than it would the version 1 with it, like the double. I believe the first one didn't come with the double rear chassis brakes. I gotta look back at some of my notes of it. But pretty much they did do a couple of minor upgrades to this to make it a little bit more durable. And I have seen, you know, some of the other videos. Now I know my Chronos version 2 was actually really durable. The only thing I actually ended up kind of messing up was I ended up bending the front shock tower on that one. Then after several jumps at the skate park and landing pretty hard, the pillow balls popped out on the side. So we're going to take this and run this. I probably won't make this too much of a basher truck as I will a speed truggy, but I do want to see what kind of speeds we can get down with this. And these tires, they're not belted, but they are got a pretty good kind of medium kind of compound to them as well. So also this comes with threaded body shocks, front and rear. And it does have stabilizer bars in the front and rear as well. And these cars are fast, guys. I'm telling you that. I think on 4S, my other trucks were going about 48 to 50 miles per hour. So I don't expect it to be any less. So I may do this on 4S and then also do this on 6S as well, just to see what kind of speeds we get with this. So guys, it's going to be just a quick overview of this. If you guys want to see more, you can check out some of my previous videos on the Chronos XTR, the Chronos, the Punisher, the Dementor and all that, and I got the Rad X4, the Rad X6 as well. So I've gotten all those cars and I've run them, but I've never gotten one of their I guess all-purpose kind of speed type cars. It's going to be this Shogun here. So I'm curious on getting this running out. And I think the major difference with speed is going to be, I still believe this comes with a 50 tooth center diff spur gear on here. And the previous versions had a 46. So we're going to get this out and run this with the 50 to see what kind of speeds we get. And then I'll do some playing around with the gearing and stuff to see if we can make this into 100-mile-per-hour truggy at some point with minimum amount of effort. I don't want to throw a lot of money into it to get it there, but I do want to see if I can get this up to at least close to 100 at about 85 plus miles per hour. And there are minor differences between this one and the Chronos as well. I mean, I know that the body and the tires and wheels are a little bit different, but it doesn't have particular parts on here. Like I believe the, I forgot what it's called, but the Chronos and the Punisher have like an have an under plate. Turn this over real quick to show this to you guys. Maybe I should just go get it. I want to scratch my table all up. But it does have a plastic piece for the front and rear, like a bumper protection and stuff. And these particular cars do not have that. It'd be nice to kind of have that on these two as well, but maybe they were considering this being more of a speed truck than kind of a basher. But we'll get this out and get this running. So, but I'll get the all 3 or 4 of the trucks out and get them running in the same video at some point in time. So let me turn this back over real quick. All right, so I did want to show this to you guys, do a quick unboxing for it. I am always curious in your comments, questions, modifications you've done for this, or maybe issues or problems you may have had, put them down below in the comments. I know some of the weak points of the car, and I think that Team Karate may be possibly trying to work on that stuff, which is good. But I'm always curious in hearing you guys' thoughts and stuff on this. So put your comments down below. I may not always comment back to them, but I do take some time late at night to kind of read through them and stuff. As some of you guys may know, I do read comments late at night or early in the morning. So anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. Thanks for watching.